And welcome to my YouTube. I'm ALANCOOK, the proud owner of the MiDion painting, which is the newest bound painting out there. It's Leonardo da Vinci's diary, done in pixels and even smaller. This is the younger Mona Lisa, this is the older Mona Lisa, and there are some others in between. What he does is he uses a stylus of his love that he puts in his paintings of the same woman. And that's why there's a lot of resemblance. There's the reasons why she moves across the room is over 500 plus YouTubes that tell you why. Now I'm going to move this. I'm going to show you that in this particular area here, right here, you're going to see the man with the blank. Okay, the man with the blank. And you're going to see that his blank in my X-ray here, when you put it on in the area here, you're going to find out that the owl fits in many different ways. He has all these owls everywhere, and if you follow this, even on his own work, you can see the rotation of the blank. So when you put this in here and you move it back and forth, you can see how it lines up in these lines, see? And they move a little, obviously, because he gives you a television type look. If you put this down and you put this down, that you can see that there's an owl here, okay? That is his owl. And his owl is this owl. So when you see that owl, you know that when you put it into the area, I have to fix it to get it lined. So you move this. Takes a lot of work. It's a special extra setting I'm doing for you. Especially when there we go. You see how the owl fits right on the owl, but it fits on that part, and then you can skew it or rotate the owl to be even up, because his owl works like a totem pole in its area. Now here is that I've shown this a couple times, but here was something that I come across going through with my mouse that you're gonna say, where'd you find that? Okay, well, I'm getting it. Here it is. This is also another stylist of it. I know it seems so much different, but when you put this up, you can see how she fits. So basically, and you can see the guy in here. See, there's a guy in here, and there's a guy here. See, there's a guy looking this way, but actually he's looking this way, and he's looking out this way and this way. He's in different areas, but here's part of it, and that's his style that he moves his blank, and it gets really good, because in here there's this real sexy lady, and she's right here. And here's her head. Her body comes like this, and her leg shoots up and goes down. And when you put this in here, and not only do you can leave it here, you can also rotate this to where the woman will fit. Let me find her again. Oh, I know what happened. Here she is. And when you put her up in here, you have to move this down. Oops. You can see her legs line up in the notches. So you can see her, she's laying down, and you can see these laying downs, how she moves. But he doesn't just leave her here. He puts her here, and he puts her here, and he puts her here, and continues. Because what he is a copy machine. So if you really wanted to see how tight these little images are, we're talking, grain of sand, what we're looking at. But if you wanted to know if we're even close, here it is. See this big face here? Now these are much bigger, easier items. I'm not after the easier items, even though I'd like to have an easier item. This is the same, but in his other style. So when you put this up here, you can see how it fits. But he gives you a different breakdown. This is a different type top layer. When you get into another layer down, it's the same. But you know you're in the right area, because when this lines up with this, and you go like this, you can see the top here, and you pull it down, you can see the top of the head of the blank. Then you can see the top of the head of the blank. And again, these are curves. See how they're mushrooms? You can see these curves. And then you can see the curves continue this way, because that's Leonardo da Vinci. Anyway, his works are very, very, very tricky. Now, I'm trying to give you something else in a sense, but you can see how this has a cut line that goes here. You can see how this goes around. You can see how this has a cut line here, and then a cut line here, and it goes around. Okay, but you also can see the same V. Okay, the same V. So these two are the same. They're hidden innuendos. Okay, in other words, he has his pants on, in a sense, but hidden. He hid his love in different ways, and that's the best I can put it in this way. So listen, I want you guys to subscribe. It costs you nothing. It's free. Just hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up button. Give a brother opportunity to continue his work. I would really, really, really appreciate it. I've been doing this for approximately 7 years. I can use your financial support, and I'm very happy to continue this work. But again, I can't continue unless I get that thumbs up. And you know, I don't even well, my estimation is that in Paris on the wall, they haven't continued this kind of detail 8, 10, 12-hour days dedicated to looking into these wild images that he has gotten. I've seen them cover up wild images, but not to tell the world about. If you want to know about Leonardo da Vinci, and you want to, you don't shoot the messenger, you're going to hear the truth of what I see, and my best analysis on it. And I'm a very religious person. And with that, thumbs up, subscribe, and God bless the whole world, the universe, and the heavens. Please pass this on to your friends. Again, subscribe. Amen.